Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is In the Know, the series that digs into the details on a variety of topics. My name is Jenn Killpack, and I serve the church as Director of Communications.
Hi, and I am Susan Naylor, and I serve as the World Church Secretary and the First Presidency's Office Director. It is so good to be back together, Jen.
I can't believe we're talking about conference again, but we
I
are.
know.
So today we're going to be talking about the 2025 World Conference and bringing you some just general information as we journey towards conference. If you have questions today about anything that we're talking about, please go ahead and put those in the chat and we'll answer them as we go along. I'm going to give a special shout out to members of the communications team, Becca Loving and Kristen Mackay, for their behind the scenes assistance today. So Susan, why don't you get us started off with the date and the theme?
All right. Thanks, Jen. First of all, did you know that it's 136 days until World Conference begins?
Oh,
I mean, oh my goodness. It's coming fast. So I was in a conversation last week where I said, in 2025, we'll do that. And they said, it is 2025. I'm looking at my screen. I'm hoping Jen is there
I
somewhere.
am.
Okay. All right. So World Conference is an 8-day event that begins 30 May in the afternoon with information and discussion sessions that provide additional information regarding legislation and team reports. And but that is open for people to learn more. The first legislative session of the conference starts on Saturday, the 31st of May at 8:30 in the morning. We are kicking this off bright and early. We have a lot of things to do during the conference week. And so in the auditorium conference chamber on that Saturday morning will be the opening ceremonies, the flag ceremony, the roll call of nations, and the official opening of the conference. Our theme for 2025 is Hope is Here. And as was mentioned in the September October Herald article, our journey of hope begins with our sacred story. It is our history that pushes us forward. And we turn toward hope again and again, recommitting ourselves to the hope found in Christ. We recognize our journey has not been easy. When we look at our history, we can point to just about any part of our church history and our historic story and say, it has not been an easy journey. However, as we approach this World Conference, we journey together in refocusing on a hope-filled vision. And we choose faithfully a hope that leads us forward. Hope is not just a feeling. Hope is a practice. It is an action. And just last week, Katie Harmon McLaughlin was forwarded a scripture from Proverbs chapter 13, verse 12, that really hit home for me, that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. So I am very excited as we start this journey towards World Conference. The week of World Conference is 30 May through 6 June and leads us to the Sunday of Pentecost on 8 June. The Pentecost story found in Acts 2, verses 1 through 21 will guide our conference journey, and I hope everyone will join me. I am going to make that a daily practice of reading and reflecting on this story as we move towards World Conference and the experience we will have together.
I'm excited just listening to you talk about it, even though I know the things that you're saying already. And we know that this conference will celebrate President Veazey's 20 years of courageous visionary leadership as its 8th prophet president. On the 31st of May, after faithfully serving in full-time ministry for 42 years, Steve will be honored as he transitions from the burdens and responsibilities of Prophet President to continue his ministry in retirement as President Emeritus. A year ago, in January 2024, following a period of discernment and input from the entire church, the Council of 12 presented the name of Stacey D. Cram to serve as the next president or Prophet President. This call will be presented for consideration at the 2025 World Conference, and if it's approved and supported by the conference, Stacey will be ordained Prophet President on Sunday evening, 1 June.
So, Jen, where could we find more information about Stacey?
You can find information about the whole discernment process, as well as the letter from the Council of 12 naming Stacey as the designate, at seaofchrist.org/discerning-future-leadership. You can see that URL on your screen right now.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks, Jen. So, every time I talk about this, I just get excited, just anticipation. Just like you said, I already know this, but it's like, that is so cool. So I am so excited. So how do I register to be a part of this conference experience?
Well, Susan, what a great question. We're excited really to let everyone know that World Conference registration opens online this Wednesday, January 15. That's the day after tomorrow. We're piloting this year a generosity-based fee structure for the early bird pricing period, and that will run from January 15 through April 1.
Okay, so wait a minute. Say that again. What is generosity-based funding, registration? Explain that.
Yeah. So generosity-based fee structures is a model used in lots of local events across the church. It's really allowing participants to contribute based on their ability. So the basic expenses covered by the registration fees for conference like kind of end up to be about $25 US dollars per day.
So basic expenses, what are you talking about?
Basic expenses include things like materials, preparation for the event, name tags, extra cleaning and security that's required when we have so many people in the complex, special evening events, gatherings for youth and young adults, things like that.
Okay.
Since conference is scheduled May 30th through June 6th, that spans 8 days, the total estimated cost of register for a participant is $200. Under the generosity-based fee structure, participants can register with a minimum contribution of $25 or as much as they can generously share. So the idea is that this flexible pricing allows people who are able to contribute more, and that way they can help support those who may not be able to afford the full fee. We really hope this fosters, an additional layer of community and mutual support. And for people who can contribute more than $200, anything over that $200 registration will be considered a gift and will be receipted.
Cool.
We're really encouraging people to register early this year. It helps so much with preparations for like things like how many things we need to print, how much food, how much space do we need. This year, with all of the leadership changes happening, especially in the position of president, I think having those numbers will be really, really helpful. So registration, when you register, includes a name badge, and that's in addition to other things, but it comes with a name badge, and that is really essential for some of our security measures through the week. So just being able to identify people who are part of the conference easily with a name badge is one of the things that will be really helpful.
That is important.
So after April 1st, so once the early bird registration period is over, the registration fee will change and be a fixed $200 fee. So the I just lost it. The generosity-based fee structure is only available from January 15 to April 1. After that, it's a fixed fee. And there are also some fixed pricing options for other parts of conference that include conference kids. That's a cost of $85 for the week. Offsite legislative streaming. So for people who cannot attend conference but want to watch Zoom sessions of the legislative sessions, that is available to register for. That is also $85. And childcare. So for kids that are under, I think, is it 2 to 5? No, I think it's under 5.
Under 5, yeah.
That is $225 for the week, $225.
Yeah. So, and as you were talking, something ran through my head, and of course now it's it disappeared. Oh, worship services will be streamed also, but those are open, and there is no cost to getting that stream for the worship experience. So
Yes.
I also heard a suggestion recently that congregations might want to set up a station with a laptop to help people register online. We know sometimes that technology isn't always available to everyone in a congregation or an area, or that some of us are more challenged technologically. And so, if we can help each other be a part of this registration experience, that, there's something that happens when we come together in community working for a common goal. So, yeah.
That's a great idea.
So,
I see a couple of questions in the chat about this.
okay.
I'm gonna pause for a second. It looks like someone's asking about receipts in Canada. Linda, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing the answer is yes, but we'll find out for sure.
Yes.
And the conference kids rate for conference kids, and again, this will all be published on Wednesday, but conference kids registration rate is $85 for the week. And I think that gets us the questions about this particular section. Okay.
Great. Okay. So, and I know Jen, but registration is not the only way that World Conference is funded. So, in addition to registration, I encourage people to watch for the World Conference special offering, which is an opportunity on Sunday, February 23. And there will be support for that for congregations and mission centers. That will be posted online as we get closer to February. So be watching for that. And then during the week of conference, there's opportunity for sharing in Disciples' Generous Responses during various worship and community experiences, whether you are live in the room, on property, or watching via the streaming. So it is a huge event. It takes a lot of resources to make this happen. And we appreciate the generosity of everyone who gives of their gifts and talents.
I know there are a couple of other opportunities this year when you register that people might want to be aware of. You want to talk about the first one?
Sure. So, and I see Caleb is asking questions about lunch and food trucks. So let me see if I can answer Caleb's questions here. One of those opportunities is a pre-purchased meal ticket. When you go through the registration process online, you will see that option. This is going to come in a form of a punch card as part of your registration. These punch cards will be available only until April 1, when the early bird period ends. And so menus will be posted on seaofchrist.org/2025-world-conference very soon. We have those almost finalized. Jen, you can buy a 2 meal ticket. You can buy a 5 and a 10 meal ticket. Thank you, helping with me my memory. And when you purchase that, the meals are purchased that can be shared. That card can be shared with friends or family. You simply need to inform the meal host at the front of the line how many meals you are using, and they will punch that number of meals in your card as each time you go through the line. And so these are meal ticket punch cards, will not be available for sale during the event. And these will be used for regular meals in the dining room and the lunch and learn grab and go meals. So we're trying to simplify some of this, but it's also in our efforts to be responsible stewards with our food options. These tickets will help us when ordering and working with our caterer. And you can purchase a meal at the dining room door, but this option is not unlimited. We're going to make our best guess as to how many will be at the dining room door that don't have a meal punch card. Um, but we are just trying to. Last conference we had an excess of food that we gave away, which is always good that we had opportunity to give that to organizations that could use it. But we are trying to be as responsible as possible. Other food options not included with the meal ticket option include a snack bar. We're bringing back the snack bar, so yay. Food trucks will be available and local restaurants. I know the restaurants on the square always try and do a special deal, especially at lunchtime and dinner, that you can get in and out pretty quickly. So
Yeah,
that is meals. Let me see if there's any questions that we can answer right now.
yeah, it looks like there's one about accommodations. We didn't really talk about accommodations.
We are getting ready to Kara Casey, who's on our directors team, is working with local hotels and should have that up, I hope, in the next week or so. We have a meeting this week and we'll find out that information, but I know people are anxious to make those reservations.
So I think probably the best answer right now is just to make sure that you are checking back on the World Conference webpage on seaofchrist.org. That's where that information will be posted, correct?
Yes.
When it's available. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So Jen, you said there were two. You want to tell us about the project you've been working on?
I will.
And I think you have some show and tell.
I do. We are really excited to introduce a really fun collection of sustainably sourced items customized for Community of Christ and really perfect for life after conference. We're calling this the Conference Bundle. It's featuring products from environmentally and socially conscious companies. Um, there are 5 items in the bundle, and they are offered at a great discount. And here is what is included. I'm going to share screen, I think. It's never quite as seamless as I always wish it would be. Here we go.
Yes, coffee is included there. I see the comment.
Okay. Can you see my screen okay?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Let's see. So the first item is a tote bag. This is from a company called Rareform. They make tote bags and other products from recycled billboards. In the US, this company recycles approximately 80% of billboards, and each tote is one of a kind. So you can see here on the screen, these bags are each one individual. No two are exactly the same. They are lined and have a zipper pocket, and I'll show you actually a real sample here in just a moment. The next item on the list. Ooh, did it change? Or are you still seeing?
We're still seeing tote bags.
Okay. I'm going to stop sharing for a second and reshare. I think I might want to share my entire screen. There we go. Okay, the next item is a insulated tumbler. It is from Clean Canteen, which is another sustainable company that allows nonprofits to co-brand on top of their products. So we are going to purchase a 16-ounce cold and hot tumbler. You can see in the little description here on screen that it will keep your beverages hot for 14 hours or chilled for 47 hours. You can see here on the very right side just an example of how they allow you to put whatever kind of you want on the cup. We are working right now on a design that will feature the first line of the mission prayer in 3 languages. So I'm really excited about having that kind of as a daily reminder if you're a coffee drinker or other beverage drinker, to be able to have that in hand just as a really great visual reminder of the mission prayer. The other thing that's exciting is that if you purchase the coffee tumbler or the insulated tumbler, you can get coffee refills at the snack bar for $1 all week long. So that's a nice additional bonus. The third item, I don't even know how to make this. There we go. Aha. Okay. The third item is a t-shirt, and this is going to be on a charcoal gray this year. The shirt says peace, justice, community, hope, belonging, joy, worth, love for all. And that is going to also be available in English, French, or Spanish. I'm very excited about that option. The other piece is a pin. These you can see also will be available in English, French, Spanish. And then the fifth item I don't have pictures of yet because they have not yet been created, but we're going to offer a number of stickers for purchase. And one sticker will be included in your bundle, and you can choose the one that you want when you get there. The others will be available for purchase. So I think that is my last. Okay, stop sharing. Now I'm going to do like the full-on real show and tell. So this is a sample of the bag that we're talking about. This is the little tag. This is the little tag that normally comes on their products, but we're going to have a personalized Community of Christ tag on our bags. So I can hardly wait to see those. And then, as you can see, lovely lined inside zipper pocket here for like phone or wallet or whatever. And then this is a sample of, like about the size of the conference materials. So that fits in your bag. If you have a tablet, like you like to, look at things on your tablet, that also fits in the bag. If you need a book or something in case you need something to read on breaks. This is not the actual water bottle, but it's about the right size. It also fits in here. And if you have a small wallet or purse, also fits in your bag. It's a great little tote. It has nice long straps, so you can still fill it with all that stuff, and it still fits over your shoulder. So I'm super excited about all of these things. If you decide that you want to purchase the bundle, all 5 of those products are available for $65 or $68. I don't remember what the price is. I said that. It's $68. I'm sorry. $68. That's a 30% discount off of the retail prices. If you decide you don't want all of those things, you just want 1 or 2 or just 1, they will be available for purchase at the conference store. So you can just pick up 1 or 2 of those things if you don't want all 5. But if you buy them as a bundle, it will give you a really great discount. We will have samples of pictures of this on the World Conference registration form or links to it so you can see that, so you don't have to try to remember exactly. And excuse me, I think the bundle really just reflects some of our key values. So one of the things I love most about this, I think, is that one, having products that are usable after the event with our name on it, I think is just super fantastic. I also love that we've, partnered with sustainable companies. So Rare Form, the bag company, Clean Canteen, the water bottle, coffee cup company, and Ethical Swag, which also is a great name. Those are 3 certified B Corp companies, and that just means that these companies meet the highest standards of social and environmental performance, public transparency, and accountability. We're also going to partner with a company called Sticky Brand. They use eco-friendly inks and recyclable packaging for all of their stickers. And their sticker making facility, which is, I think, in Vermont, uses more than 78% renewable energy. So I really just love that we're trying to align our purchases with companies that that have values that align with our own.
That is very cool. Oh, I know last conference we had that Pursue, what was it, Pursue Peace t-shirt, and we sold out of them, and I didn't get one. I'm still kind of bummed. And I'll be sure to order my bundle very soon because I don't want to miss out. So thank you, Jen. Those are very exciting.
Yeah, I think just a reminder, if you miss the bundle opportunity, which is only available for the early bird time frame, so from the 15th through the 1st of April, additional items will be available for sale at the store, but just not in that bundle format.
Yeah, and they'll be individual items. So yeah. So you might also think about, how could we use these items in our congregation? How can we share this? All kinds of opportunities for these to live, like you said, beyond conference. So this is a lot of information. I'm looking at our time ticker. We've been going for like 27 minutes. And so the 2025 World Conference is certainly going to be a historic event, and that we hope everyone has the opportunity to participate either in person or online. And we are pretty excited about everything that is coming together. We're still kind of early, even though it seems like it's around the corner, but we are still, some things are just still in process, and we are working to complete those. So, do you think we have any questions?
I was just scrolling down through, and I think we've answered pretty much all of them. There's just some general comments, but not questions.
Okay.
I'm glad that you liked the shirt.
Yes.
That Sean, yeah, Sean said the shirt is awesome. I think so too. I love it.
Oh, and I love seeing Laura Evers on here too. So, hey, big hey back. So we want to say thank you for joining us today. And Jen and I are going to look forward to hosting these in the know sessions to help everyone be prepared for this coming World Conference. I'm looking forward to future episodes that probably are going to include conversations about the legislative exploration sessions that are coming up. Those are online in February. So coming up real soon, we're going to be talking about those. I think we're going to talk about the schedule in a session, worship experiences, community building opportunities, lunch and learns, all kinds of things. So I'm sure that we will also have some guests that will join us, because it's always more fun when there's more people to talk to. And so join us in the coming weeks. And before we sign off, Jen, what else?
I would just say, if you guys have questions, or if there are questions that you've heard that might make good topics for a session, let us know. We would be happy to entertain your questions as well and topics.
Yep. And you can find all of the World Conference information, including a link to this recording, on the World Conference page on the church's website. And what last thing in closing, Jen?
I would just say registration will open on Wednesday. That's in 2 days. And Justice, I just saw your question pop in about the status of feedback on the prioritization. That information I think should be coming out probably, I would say probably later next week. We just
Yeah.
got the final results back, and I need to get those translated so that we can share that information in English, French, and Spanish.
Yep.
But it'll be coming soon.
Yes. Good question. So, all right. Well, we look forward to sharing next time. And the next time is Jen. Did
Oh,
we set a date?
we did not set a date.
We anticipate that it's going to be in 2 weeks, but we will confirm that and put an announcement up very, very soon. So let's go with that. So,
Love it.
so thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jen. And
Good to
thank
be
you
with
for our
you.
hosts. We'll see you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.